In a significant development, the Parliamentary and Health Service Ombudsman, PHSO, released findings today urging the government to compensate thousands of women affected by changes to the state pension age. The report highlights the failure of the Department for Work and Pensions, DWP, to effectively communicate the increase in pension age, leaving many women in financial turmoil. Approximately 3.8 million women born after April 6, 1950, were impacted by the changes, which saw the retirement age for women raised to 65, aligning with men's retirement age. However, the accelerated implementation of these changes caught many off guard, with inadequate communication exacerbating the situation. The report underscores the DWP's failure to acknowledge its shortcomings and calls for the government to issue a formal apology for the distress caused. Despite the severity of the situation, the DWP has indicated reluctance to comply with the recommendations outlined in the report. The PHSO recommends compensation ranging from £1,000 to £2,950 for affected women, emphasizing the significant and lasting impact of the injustice they have endured. However, campaigners argue for a higher compensation package, citing the devastating consequences suffered by those affected. Angela Madden, chair of Women Against State Pension Inequality, Waspi, urges supporters to back their demand for fair compensation, emphasizing the need for acknowledgement of the injustice faced by affected women. The report's findings have prompted calls for swift action from Parliament to establish a compensation scheme. Jan Short of the National Pensioners' Convention draws parallels with past instances of government reluctance to compensate affected groups, warning against further delays in addressing the issue. Sharon Graham, General Secretary of Unite, condemns the government's mistreatment of working women and calls the DWP's failures a national disgrace. The report highlights how the changes have eroded affected individuals' sense of financial control and autonomy, leaving many in dire financial straits. Christina McAnea, General Secretary of Unison, emphasizes the catastrophic impact of the pension age changes on a generation of women's retirement plans. McAnea stresses the urgency of providing compensation to those left financially vulnerable due to the mishandling of the situation. In response to the report, the government has pledged to consider the recommendations and respond formally in due course. The DWP reaffirms its commitment to supporting pensioners while maintaining fairness to taxpayers. The findings of the PHSO report underscore the pressing need for the government to address the injustice faced by Waspi women and provide adequate compensation to rectify the situation.